Okay, so as you see, my brows are very thin and sparse. So I'm going to show you how I fill them in. The first thing that I do, this is optional, but but I tend to have, even though they're thin, I tend to have brows that don't want to stay in place. So what I do is I use brow gel to keep them in place and make them stay down. And like I said, this is optional. And I just put brow gel, clear brow gel, over both. Okay, so once your brows have dried, which usually takes like a minute or so, then what I do is I use my Makeup Forever's professional waterproof eyebrow corrector. And this is shade number 3. So what I do is I just take an angle brush, which is my e.l.f. small angle brush, and I just squirt up a little bit of the product onto the brush and kind of dab it. You really don't need a lot of this product at all. And then I start tracing the bottom part of my brow. And then from there I just fill it on and I raise it up and fill it in. Now for the back part, I needed a little bit more, so that's why I just waited to do the tail end. Squeeze a little bit more. And fill in the tail part. Now, don't worry about how it looks now because we're going to clean it up with concealer, okay? Then what I do is I go ahead and do the top as well. And there you have it. I know it looks a mess, but we're going to go ahead and fix that with the concealer. So, the concealer that I'm going to use today is MAC's Studio Finish Concealer. You can take a spoolie and then just take the front end of the brow and just feather it out to make it, as some people say, look more natural. Okay? Some people don't like the square shape of a brow. Me personally, I don't mind it because it's kind of sort of how my brows grow, but you know, to each his own. So that's that eyebrow. Then we're going to go on to the next eyebrow. Can you tell the difference between the two? Because if you can't, I can. Okay, so we're gonna grab some more of that Makeup Forever eyebrow corrector in number 3, and we're gonna start tracing this brow. And then I'm going to go in with the concealer. I like to use a little concealer at a time because I don't like when people put a whole bunch of concealer, then you gotta blend out. Like, I'm just like, if I can use as little as possible, then that will work for me. But you do what works for you. As you can see, this eyebrow has a totally different arch than the other one. Actually, I thought the other eye would be my favorite eyebrow today, because some days it's different. Now you see how this tail is thinner than this one? I'm going to make this one a little thinner too. Just because I like mine thin. Not saying that you have to have yours that thin, but that's the way I like mine. And I'm taking off some of this because I don't need it to be that long. So, take my trusty old concealer and conceal that out. And then just blend it with my finger. Okay. Now we're going to go on top. You can blend up. Take that concealer and go back to my other eye to make that one a little thinner. And all I'm doing is going from the inside. See how it's getting thinner? And then blending it out with my finger. See how both of them have totally different arches? Gotta love my eyebrows. But, like they say, they're not supposed to be twins. Because even when I make funny faces, this one goes up weirdly. So, you know, it is what it is. They're not meant to be twins, but they're meant to be sisters. Okay. So, there you have it. That's the way I fill in my brows. Oh, wait a minute, forgot one little part that some people just love, love, love to do. Like I said, with me, it really doesn't matter. I'm just pulling that because I left my spoolie. But yeah, there you have it. There it is. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye.